Greetings and welcome back to the Battle Cats. Alright, I want to try two things today, both of which are probably going to crash and burn, but we're going to try them. Okay, at the moment I'm in the Stories of Legend. First I want to see if they got me any stuff. I actually have them back in the area to get stuff. Okay, did you guys get me anything? No, you didn't. Okay, what I mean by that is I don't have them going after cat's eyes at the moment. I want things because unfortunately I used a lot of them and I'd like to have more on hand. So that's where they're gonna go for now. Alright, so there's two things I want to try. The first one is the evil cat wakes. Now, I did get the evil cat, if you remember. And it was talking about a specific cat and not all cats. I found that very interesting. And I did give it enough to get to its first evolution, which was the gentleman cat. And by the way, I've seen what he does and he's no gentleman. So I would like to get its true form now that it's available here. Now, I'm guessing that there are two of them. Now this one is a rare chance to unlock the true form. I'm guessing this one will be fairly easy. The next one I think is a likely chance. That one's probably going to be very hard. So well, we're just gonna take a look at it and see what we got. In terms of guys, I'm just gonna go with this one for now. What is that? Oh, a half off sale. Oh, is that for unlocking? I'll deal with that later. Anyway, I'm gonna go with this one and see how that works out. I think the first one should be doable. It's the second one that's probably going to be very hard. But I guess we're gonna find out. Something wicked. Because I would like to get a true form of some of my rares, you know. Alright, what do we got? Okay, I'm keeping an eye open here. Okay, kangaroo is something to take seriously. They do a lot of damage. I believe they're good money if you manage to kill one, too. Okay, that was very good money. Bahamut, dragon. Okay, we're probably going to run into a big problem here, so... Okay, we got an otter with a rock, who is very dangerous. Okay, we seem to be beating on the base. Alright. Okay, they got multiple otters. Okay. Wait, okay, we killed an otter. Send another dragon. Alright. Okay, one of the otters has been... Okay, both of the otters... What? Okay, yeah, that's the, that's his true form, isn't it? Yeah, the gentleman does kind of the same thing. It's not very gentlemanly. You know, that one, that one, that one. Alright. Alright, let's see... Evil! Yes, there's two of them in there. It makes it worse somehow. Okay, increase the wallet and send that and that. Did he freeze all of us? I've never seen that before. That's messed up. Wow, he has an area effect freeze. Well, you know, not for nothing, you can understand that to a degree. If he flashes, if they were to flash us, we'd probably freeze too, you know? Could you not do that in front of Valkyrie? Okay, she's dead, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm sure the Parises probably don't want to see it, that's for sure. Okay, he's dead now. This is actually good. Yeah, it's like I said, this one, probably not that big of a problem. But it's unfortunately only a rare chance of getting him, you know? Although, it's not necessarily over, because they're still throwing stuff at us, aren't they? Yes, they are. Alright, that. Okay, there we go. Wow! It was only a rare chance. Wow! Nice! That's actually the first true form I've had. Let's take a look at this. So I have at least some success today. Where is the quote-unquote gentleman? As I said, he's not much of a gentleman, believe me. He's here somewhere. There's a lot of rares. Okay, there he is. There he is. There he is. Okay, can you switch? Okay, you can switch back to the evil one. Alright, so... Okay. His power, of course, he might stop reds. So this is another unit that might be very useful against the crazed axe cat. Because the crazed axe cat is not the problem in that one. It's the fact that there is billions of red units. So, okay. Yeah, I'm spending... Okay, there. Now, evolve. Congratulations, you have a new class. Okay, the Gentleman Brothers. Okay, a gentleman's agreement makes life easier for everyone, but whoever is on the bottom has it worst. Yeah, that's true. Might stop red, less cost to deploy. Oh, really? Oh, okay. And of course, I could level... You know what? He's really inexpensive at the moment, so I think the like 25 is, yeah, pretty inexpensive. So, he's pretty good against reds, I'm guessing, especially now that we have his true form. And you can see I do have some cat's eyes, so I was getting some. It's just that I really need the power-ups. Alright, so we got a true form of the evil cat now known as the Gentleman Brothers. So that might be useful to us against reds in the future. Yes, it might. Alright. He was certainly freezing us pretty well. Alright, so the other thing, of course, has to do with a floating island. I don't see that as going very well. But you know what? We have to do it to see what we're facing for the future, right? So let's go over there. Alrighty, so... Yeah, next stop. The floating continent! And there's a whole bunch of stuff. Even just 500, even just completing it with a measly 500 score gets you 250,000 of experience. So... This is going to be very difficult, isn't it? Alright. I don't expect the team that I have now to be able to do it. I expect them to give me a good idea of what it is we're facing. So, this is a test run. I don't expect to win this. I am going to go in, and I want to see what's going to happen, because I have no knowledge of exactly what's going to happen here. We got 4 tries at this if we want, but I mean... We'll see. And I do have 4 million experience. Okay. Increase. Notice I didn't even use any power-ups, because there's no purpose in it. Because I know I'm going to lose this. Alright, it really... I can see that this would be... If I'm not increasing my wallet, this would be money-building time. Okay, that's an angel. Are we going to run into a lot of angels? Alright. I'm going to start putting these guys in here. And I'm going to stick in a crazed... Okay, I need to put him in there too. Alright. Okay, is this going to be angels? Because I do have anti-angel units. Oh, right, we have a lot of angels coming. Okay, don't do that. I don't like when you do that. Okay. Yeah, I might need anti-angel units for this. Won't, might I? Alright, send in a dragon. Okay, they are pushing the line. Okay, there's a ram, but I mean, okay, yeah, more angels, more angels, more angels. Okay. Okay, Titan and him and... Okay, we beat through that line, but of course that's not really what we expect to be the problem. Alright. There's going to be something horrendous jumping out of there. We all know it. It's just a matter of what it is and what do we need to deal with it, right? This is what it comes down to. Okay, so we do have aliens. Okay. Is Bahamut dead? Oh, no, he hasn't reached there yet. He'll get there. Okay. What is there a giant, like, I can't see what's behind there. Okay, that one, there's no freezing. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a big problem, isn't it? And I don't have a freezer in there. Okay, yeah, I do have a freezer, but the Valkyrie is kind of not really one of the better ones. Okay, she's gonna die really soon. Yep, she's dead. Alright. Okay, so we definitely need anti-alien stuff. I'm thinking the Castaway for freezing, because we need to freeze him. We did get through the aliens. I mean, not the aliens, the angels. So the angels weren't really a big problem, so I don't really have to put units down for them. I was thinking maybe they might send a big angel unit at us, but I don't think that's going to be the deal here. Okay. So we do need some way of handling this guy. I don't know if he's the final... Whoa, was there something else coming? Oh, there's another one! Oh, that's a big problem. One of them is hard enough to beat. Okay. No, obviously. Alright. Okay, let's think about this. Let's see if we can put something together here. Move back one. This was the crit one. This is the crit one, I think. Alright, this is the last one we used. This one probably would have fared better. This one probably would have fared better. I don't have a freezer in here, though. That's the problem. I'm thinking what I did before was I took the crazed cat out and I put the Castaway in. I'm thinking that's what I need to do. So let's do that. It moves us a little closer in the direction we need to go, right? That one... Yeah, that's for floating. That's for floating. Let's see. No, that one. Not the gentleman. Too bad that you don't do aliens, dude. You would have been useful. Where is... Was I in the right place? I could have sworn. Maybe he's super rare? I get confused sometimes of where these guys are. There he is. Okay, the Castaway. Should I invest some levels? Okay, we'll just see how this works out. I'll take him out just like I did before, and I am going to spend a one of the wallet increases. I am going to spend one of the wallet increases. I think tomorrow, Monday, is the day where you can get some more. The only one that doesn't have a day is the treasure, which makes them so precious. Alright, so let's kick up the max wallet and let's try that again. Alright, now it isn't just one. That means we really have to kill the first one before the second one shows up. If the second one shows up and they're together, we're toast. Just toast. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a lot of units to deal with these guys now. I got the two dragons. So I'm gonna need to spam like nuts. Putting the Castaway out there is just a complete waste of time. Okay, I'm gonna sit on money for a second to see. There's a lot of guys out there. I'm just gonna continue to spam because I need to make money. I need to make money because I need to get them all out there. Okay, another one of those, and then send some dragons. Okay, making money, making money. Okay, lots of money, lots of money. Alright, let's start the chain going here. I got the 3 Ubers on the way. And I need to start with the Castaways. Alright, and some more dragons. Alright. Okay, another castaway. More dragons. Okay, here we go. Well, those other ones are really slow. Just saying. Couple of dragons. Okay, they took down... Okay, we got some freezing going on. The castaways are doing their job. But he took down all the big ones, except for the tall, skinny one, shall we say. So I am heavily dependent on the dragons right now. And he's gone. Okay, there comes the other one. We're dead. See, might have stood a chance with one of them. You know, beat him down. Let the okay, I could have had the other one back. But I mean, the thing about it is, at this point, there's two of them, so... So this is... Oh, I have no idea I'm going to beat this. Okay, so obviously, this is a problem. See, I don't have any major, huge, damaging things against... See, if this was red, I own it. But, no, I have two of them? I have no idea. And that's assuming a third one isn't coming eventually. See, it's not even giving me, like, oh, you have, like, 30% of the creature beaten or something like that. I mean, the boss may not even shown up yet. Okay, so anyway, that is a huge gargantuan, that's a huge gargantuan wall right there. I really have no idea. I threw the best stuff I had at it right there. I don't know. See, if it was one, I could still understand. Okay, do this, massage this, maybe raise this one up in level. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'm just going to have to do some research. And use that 4 million experience I have. Yeah, I have no idea. We're going to have to see. So, anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games. Because games are fun. See ya.